This is Blushh Unpacked, a free-to-play account where we can only use players that we pack, on which I spent 50 hours trying to beat the game by making it from Division 10 into Division 1, but failed and only made it into Division 4. So in today's video, I'm going to be spending another 50 hours upgrading the account, trying to beat the game by making it into Division 1. Oh no way, we're getting a free pack and we have the chance of packing one of these players. Now for logging onto the web app, I also got a 100k pack and I decided to open that one first. Okay, a Canadian goalkeeper, and I don't know the name of that club, but we just got ourselves an 85 rated player. That's going to help us a lot. Because while packing players was one of the ways that we could get upgrades for our team, completing SBCs was another. Okay, UCL pack, I'm hoping for Dembele or Van Dijk. Come on, we're getting an English left wing. I think that's going to be Grealish. Yes, that is Jack Grealish, but he is upgraded from his gold card. And when I entered the objective section, I saw that there were some objectives that we had forgotten to claim from the last video. And I also saw that by having Jack Grealish in our team, we could work towards getting some good rewards. Okay, we also have our division rival rewards ready, and so we have the chance of getting some upgrades. And so I would start by opening a horrible pack, in which I got a horrible player, but things already started to look good in only our second pack. Okay, we're getting a Spanish centre back this time from Barcelona. They have a trait, I think they're going to be high rated. Yes, it's an 88 rated card, and that's massive because there's a massive SBC that we need to complete in this video. And speaking of SBCs, at this point I would start to scout some of them out and favorite the ones that I thought could benefit us. I then saw that there was an advent calendar SBC, and completing it allowed me to get a good pack from the objective, and with some absolutely insane cards and packs and our team not necessarily being the greatest, these packs could be game changing. First pack, that ain't it. The next 5 packs wouldn't really be it either, because I wasn't getting high rated players, nor was I getting good players who could upgrade our team. Okay, 84 plus pack now. Am I going to get an 84 rated Norwegian left wing from Chelsea? I think that's rated, and yes, she's 88 rated. But it seemed like we had expended our luck in that pack, because the next 3 packs that I opened would be awful. Okay, we're down to our final pack and it's a decent one. Come on, we're getting an Argentinian goalkeeper from Aston Villa. That's Martinelli, and an 85 rated is not bad. But what was bad was that because there was a new season, we were pushed back 2 divisions, making achieving my goal that much harder. Now on the bright side, we did have a new season pass, and boy, were there some insane rewards that we could get. And because of this, I had to look at the XP objectives that we could complete to help us progress in the season pass, because we needed the rewards in the season pass to help us either pack good players or complete game-changing SBCs. So these are some SBCs that I want to complete, and I want Dybala because he's my favorite player, but we have good players in his position. Now Maguire was also there, and the reason I wanted to complete him was because our best centre-back was only alone, but I also felt like Benacer would be a massive upgrade in the midfield. Now, after seeing that we didn't have a team of the week, which we needed in order to complete his card, I looked at the objective section and saw that I had a player pick to claim. Okay, we have an 83 plus player pick, and we got a team of the week. That's massive, because that was the only thing that we didn't have, which we required to complete Benacer. And so after submitting his squad, we now have an insane midfielder that I believe can get us into Division 1. And so at this point, I would move Lam to the right back position, and this allowed me to add Benacer into the CDM position. And on top of this, I would also add Jack Grealish into our team, because by playing with him, we could complete his objective and earn some insane rewards. And with our new and improved team, I decided to enter into division rivals to see how far we could make it. Jack Grealish now, he finds Hugo Sanchez. Can we find Griezmann? No, there has to be a penalty. Yes, let's see if we can score this. And we do. And after scoring that goal, in this game, Benacer would have a positive impact. And with him helping to solidify our midfield, it gave our attackers the platform to shine. Llorente into Musiala. What a finish! And we've just won our first game. I would then continue to play rivals, and with the team that we've put together so far, it seemed like we had enough to move up in the divisions, because for the next couple of hours, I would play and be capable of dominating the next 5 players that I played against. And because I was stringing wins together, I was benefiting from a win streak, and eventually I got to the point where winning my next game would promote me into Division 5. Now before playing that game, I would start to claim some of the objectives that we had completed, and because we were performing so well, we had made significant progress in the UEFA goal rush, and were also capable of picking up some decent rewards from it. I would then start opening some of our packs, and the first few weren't the worst because we were getting some players with decent rating, but I was hoping for a lot more. Okay, 5 80 plus players. Is that a special card? Yes, I think it's going to be a team of the week, and it's going to be a Moroccan centre mid from PSV, and I've never heard of this guy, but he's one of the worst team of the weeks. But even though this was the case, he would come in clutch later on. The next 2 packs that I opened would give me duplicates of players that I already owned, but the final pack seemed promising. This is our best pack, Brazilian left wing. No way, is it Neymar? No! It's just going to be Martinelli. Now with more resources, I took a look at SBCs that we could complete, and because of its price and the fact that we had an option between 2 players, I decided to start completing a hero player pick. And yes, I would use our 88 rated Aubameyang, but it made sense to do so because of the nature of how we would get upgrades. Now in the final squad, the team of the week that we got would come in clutch, and while we couldn't purchase players with coins to upgrade our team, they weren't completely useless because we were allowed to use them to help us to complete SBCs, and so that's exactly what would happen for the final squad. Okay, we have a hero player pick now, and there are a lot of players who can upgrade this team. Come on, give me Ginola. Who's it going to be? You know what? We have a good left back, so I'm going to take Ledley King because we don't have Van Dijk on a permanent basis and he can replace him. I then saw that we had some players who failed to sell in the last video, and so I would relist these players and then I'd enter into our promotion game. Oh no, this seems like a good player. No, he has his player through and we concede. But our troubles would not end there. No, how is he getting one-on-one all the time? And he scores at the near post. And after this, I would concede another goal, but I needed to make it into Division 1, and so I wouldn't give up. Sanchez into Musiala. Yes, we finally score. But after scoring that goal, it seemed like I didn't have enough to beat this opponent, and they would proceed to score 2 more goals against me. But I wasn't willing to give up just yet. We got Sanchez, we have Griezmann. Come on. We finally score. And before halftime, I would score another goal back, and things were starting to look a lot better. And I felt like if I could just defend well, I had a good chance of winning this game. Now it's through, we have to save this? No way. And after conceding that goal, my opponent's attack would continue to be too good for me, and I would end up losing this game. But I decided not to give up there, because determined to make it into Division 1, I knew that I'd have to beat opponents even when I was at a disadvantage because of my team. And so even though the next 2 games were tough, I would try my best to win them, and after doing exactly that, win this and we get promoted. And early on in my second opportunity, I was not going to throw it away. Griezmann, finesse, into his net. And after this, the link-up play between our players was good, and it felt like Griezmann was the main man up front, linking everything between our attackers. And with the help of Musiala and Griezmann, as well as my opponent's left back, we were capable of winning this game, which meant that, yes, we've just gotten our first promotion. Now from those games, we had leveled up in the season pass, completed other objectives that gave us some decent packs, and also continued to make more progress in the UEFA Goal Rush. We have a decent player pick, come on, and an 85 rated is okay. And this meant that once again, we had some decent packs in the store, and after the first 2 packs were okay, I was hopeful that the next 2 would be insane, because there was an SBC that I wanted to complete, that I felt would be the key to making it into Division 1. Come on, give me something good. A Spanish striker. Is that Aspas? No, I think it's going to be Morata, and that's only an 83 rated player. Now I have kept our best pack for last. It's not going to be a promo card, but it's a German cam this time from Bayern Munich. Did we just get Musiala? They don't have any trades. Oh, but it's Magul, and she's even higher rated than Musiala. Oh, have a look at this. The Winter Wildcards promo just dropped, and there's some insane cards in there. It also says that the 83x10 SBC is going to be returning. And have a look at this insane card. If we can complete Martinelli's SBC, we can definitely make it into Division 1. And because I felt like this, I started to complete the daily SBCs, but after claiming all of the packs and then opening them and not getting anything that good, I knew that to get the resources that we needed from Martinelli, I was going to need to continue to complete the UEFA Goal Rush. Now, I decided to do this in the qualifiers because by playing in the game mode, you could earn some tradable rewards, and remember, we could use the coins that we got to purchase players to help us to complete the SBC. Now in the qualifiers, I was pleased to see that with the team that we built, we were capable of absolutely destroying these levels of players, and playing and winning these games felt so rewarding because I knew that we were making some good progress in the UEFA Goal Rush objective, and after breezing through the first 6 players that we played in the qualifiers, I felt amazing because I had just qualified for the Champions Finals. But after trying to build Martinelli's most expensive squad, I felt horrible because we were way off. Now fortunately for us, after putting the work in the qualifiers, we had completed some objectives and we were actually capable of getting some incredible packs back, and I started to get my hopes up. First pack is a regular gold card, and I think that's going to be Kylanoglu, and it is, and he's 85 rated, which is not the worst. Our next pack would also give us an 85 rated player, and even though the pack after this would give us an 85 rated player as well, this wasn't good because this time they were a duplicate. So we got a team of the week from one of our objectives, and I'm pretty sure the 83x10 requires a team of the week. Yes, it does. And so using our duplicate and our team of the week, I'm going to complete an 83x10, and I could now continue opening our packs. First pack is an English CDM from Bayern. That's just going to be an 84 rated player. Now there were also 10 and 30 coin packs in the store. After the 10 coin pack was bad, we would get an 85 rated in the 30 coin pack, and we're now down to our final and best pack. Come on, that's not a promo card, but it's a German striker. I think that's going to be Pop, and unfortunately it's only one walkout, but she's 88 rated, so I'll take that. We could now build a higher rated squad than before, but because we still had games left in the qualifiers, I would start to play them, and in these games, try my best to win, because I knew that the more games I won, the better rewards that I could potentially get, until eventually I got to the point where I was guaranteed rank 3 rewards, but if I won my last game, I could upgrade it to rank 2 rewards. Oh no, he has it on the wing, he finds his Butraguinio. These attackers are too good, and unfortunately, our attackers weren't. But by defending well, I could stay in the game. Mendy, no, you can't lose it header. No, we need someone like this. Because in this game, it felt like we didn't have a lot of cutthroat players, and because our opponent did, we would end up losing the game. So we only get rank 3, but these rewards are still really good, and so I believe we can still make some coins. And this time, even getting an 84 rated player is good, because they have decent value. The player that I got from the next pack would not have decent value, and if we were going to complete Martinelli, we needed more. Okay, we're getting a special card in this pack. I believe that's going to be a team of the week, and even though he's one of the worst, with an 83 times 10 pack available, we can make like 30,000 coins from him. The next pack would give me an 84 rated card, so once again, I could make a few thousand coins, but as always, I kept the best pack for last. Final pack's not going to be a special card, but it is a Portuguese centre back from City. Yes, we just got Ruben Diaz, and as an 89 rated, we can make so many coins off of him. I then saw that we had leveled up in the season pass, and I would also start to claim some of the objectives that we had completed when I saw that we weren't far from completing Jonathan Bamba's winter wildcard. But after claiming all of the packs that we got, and then opening 2 crappy player picks, we had loads more packs in the store, but with these packs being untradeable, I was hopeful for high rated players that could help us to complete Martinelli. Brazil, left wing in the first pack, no way? No. They did it to me again. It's just going to be Martinelli. I would then get another 84 rated player, but in the 2 packs after this, the ratings of the players that we got would continue to decrease. And at this rate, with the players that we were getting, acquiring our talisman did not look likely. 82 times 2 now. Not a special card once again. German centre back. No. He is going to be 84, but we're going to need a lot more than that. Oh, but we did get a team of the week. Let's open our final pack. Just a gold card again. English. Right back, B Barcelona? No, it's Trippier, and he's not that bad. But because both of the players that we got were duplicates, for the team of the week that we packed, I would use him to complete an 83 times 10. And there were so many insane cards and packs, and I just wanted to get one. Oh, we're getting a special card? It's a Dutch centre mid. Is that De Jong? No. It's just Wijnaldum, and that has to be one of the worst players in the team. Oh, but we do get a team of the week, and so I don't even need to explain what happens next. Come on. It's not a promo card, but once again, it's an English right back from Newcastle. That's really bad. And this time, there were no team of the weeks. Now with loads of duplicates, I would use them to complete an 83 plus team of the week player pick, and now we could get a team of the week. Okay, give me Son. Oh, it's an 85 rated. Okay, most of our players have sold, and I'm just gonna quick sell this guy, and now we have a good amount of coins. But with Martinelli's card being as expensive as it is, knowing that I had to complete him if I wanted to achieve my goal, I was going to need to make a lot more coins. Now there was an 82 plus player pick, and you could do this SBC 5 times per day, and so for the first few minutes of this day, this is exactly what I would do. These player picks seem promising, and in the first one we already got a walkout. Second player pick now. Oh, we got Odegaard. That's an 87. The next player pick would give us an 83 rated, and the pick after that would one up the previous, and we're now down to our final pick. Can we get a promo card? No. The final pick was the worst one. But thanks to those picks, we could now build a higher rated squad. However, to complete Martinelli's most expensive squad, we were still going to need to cough up about 170,000 coins, and because there were still 5 squads to complete after this, and we had to complete him to progress in division rivals, I would enter into the Champions Finals and play my first game, which fortunately I managed to win. I would then play a second game, but already it seemed like with the quality of team that we had, playing at this level was not easy, and even though we fought hard and we made it a tight game, we would ultimately end up losing. Now this was fine, because my goal was to get 14 wins, which was rank 4 rewards, and these rewards would not only help us to make a lot of coins, which we could use to complete Martinelli's SBC, but also get a lot of decent packs, which would give us high rated players that would allow us to offset some of his value, and because we were getting close to completing objectives, and the XP from the Champions Finals would help us to make progress in the season pass, I would see that we did have Nick Pope in our club, and he would upgrade our goalkeeper position before continuing to play in the Champions Finals, where even against teams that were better than ours, we needed to make sure that we won. Oh no, he's through 1-on-1. We have to save this. No, he's going around the keeper and we've conceded. But down by a goal, I knew that I couldn't afford to give up. Sanchez is through. Yes, good finish. And because of players like Griezmann, we had a chance at winning these games. Benacer first time pass to Grealish, and he scores. My opponent would then get 1 goal back, but with the belief that I now had in our team, I would reply extremely strongly by scoring 2 goals against him, and believing in our players allowed us to win this game. I would then carry that same mentality through the next 5 games that I played, and although these games weren't easy, and we would end up losing 1, because we fought hard, we were capable of winning the other 4, meaning that we were off to a decent start. No, Van Dijk has been insane, but we've ran out of loans on him, but fortunately we have Ledley King to replace him. I would then start claiming objectives, and after getting a new ball, we were getting items ranged from decent packs to objective players that could be used in our team, and even player picks, which helped us to get some more players. And because of the amount of packs that we were getting, I felt like I had a good chance of pulling something insane, and so I decided to craft an 83x10 to add another insane pack on top of all the packs that we had already gotten. Okay, we have loads of packs to open. Let's see what the first one's going to give us. It's just an 82 rated. The next two packs would then follow the same trend of being absolutely horrible. But in our fourth pack, we would get an 85 rated Kingsley Coman, and so I started to become more hopeful. Come on, Spanish left back. I'm not sure if this can be a good player, and by the looks of it can't. And after opening that pack, the next 5 packs would continue to be average, and because of how badly I wanted to complete Martinelli, I started to become frustrated because at this rate we wouldn't get him unless these packs started to improve. A regular gold card, but it's a French striker. Is that Mbappe? From Atletico, I think we got Griezmann. We did. He's 88 rated, but unfortunately he is a duplicate, and so using him meant that we could make Martinelli's squad cheaper, but we would still end up having to spend almost 150,000 coins to purchase the rest of the players to be able to submit his most expensive squad, and this meant that we could now open our final pack. 83x10, is that Haaland? No, it looks like it's going to be Odegaard, and that's still decent. Oh, and we have a promo card in there as well. Now we also had some duplicates, and so I would use them to complete Martinelli's cheapest squad, and just like that. Okay, that's 2 out of 6 squads complete for Martinelli, and so we've chipped off a decent amount of his value. At this point, we needed to start working towards building an 87 rated squad, and with us still needing to acquire a lot more resources, I knew that we were going to need to complete objectives for packs, but also finish our Champions Finals campaign, because that would determine whether or not we could complete Martinelli, and so I decided to continue playing in the Champions Finals. Now this session of games would start off incredibly well, and I was continuing to maintain my good form in the Champions Finals, and doing so would help me win the next couple of games that I played, but after doing so, we're coming up against an insane team. And so in this game, I had to try extremely hard to defend against my opponent, and because their players were so good, there was literally no room for error. Now in the first half, I wasn't capable of breaking my opponent's defense down, but fortunately, neither were they. And then finally in the second half, we seemed to have a breakaway. Griezmann now on the ball, he's been so good for us, can we finesse? Yes! A horrible miss from Jack Grealish would then earn us a corner, and off of this corner, Jack Grealish now redeems himself. And against an insane opponent, I would even score a third goal and force them to rage quit. Now because my belief in our team was high, I would even win the next game that I played, and after winning 4 games in a row for this session, we only need to win 4 out of our last 8 games. Now we had completed a few objectives, and so I was capable of getting some decent packs, but the cheap promo packs in the store had refreshed. First pack now is a Brazilian centre back from Villa. Hopefully the next pack's a lot better. Come on, this is costing a full 30 coins. It's a regular gold card, and it's an Italian centre back this time from Inter. Oh, it's an 85, that's actually not that bad. Our first 2 objective packs would then be absolutely horrible, and Martinelli's card wasn't going to complete itself. Come on, we need some good cards now. Dutch Cam from City, I'm not sure who this is, but they're a walkout, that's good. I then saw that we needed a team of the week for Martinelli's next squad, and so knowing this, I would complete an 83 plus team of the week upgrade, and I was hoping for something high rated. Come on, I'm just saying Mbappe's in the team of the week? No, it's only an 84. And so he wasn't of much value in an 87 rated squad, and because we could purchase a team of the week with coins, I decided to use the team of the week that we got to complete an 83x10 upgrade, and hopefully here, he could serve more value. Regular gold card once again, Norwegian, Cam, okay it's Odegaard, but it's 2 walkouts, and who's the second walkout going to be? Is that Lewandowski? Yes it is, that's a 90 rated. Okay, Odegaard's a duplicate, and so I'm going to use him to help me to complete another 83 plus team of the week player pick, and once again we have another chance, high rated cards or valuable ones, and we do get an 86 rated, and so with this team of the week and Lewandowski, we were now a lot closer to being able to build the next squad, but confident based on my performances in the Champions Finals, I decided to play another game, and early on, it seemed like I was being punished for being overconfident. Now shortly after conceding the first, I would concede another, and frustrated at the fact that because our opponent had way better players than us, I had to do a lot more to score, I would end up forfeiting that game. Now our record wasn't bad, and because of the rewards that we could get if we got rank 4, I decided that I was going to finish our Champions Finals campaign, but because I was playing in a negative headspace, I was lucky to win the first game that I played. However, in the second game, playing in this headspace would cause me to lose, and so in the third game that I played, it was important that I woke up. Griezmann now through to Sanchez, we have a good chance here. Yes, we scored. Is our opponent going to forfeit? They do, and we need to continue winning games. And with this newfound belief, I would start the next game off incredibly well. But even after doing so, I was struggling to defend against this opponent, and after trying my best and only being capable of scoring 2 goals, because my opponent was capable of scoring 3, we would simply end up losing this game. I would then once again find an absolutely disgusting team, but it was important that I continue to prove that against the odds, we could still win these games. Griezmann now, we're playing so much better than this guy. Can we score? Yes. Okay, looks like his Mbappe's malfunctioned. Oh, and they leave the game, and we just beat an insane team. And so to achieve our goal, we had to win 1 out of the last 2 games that we had, and this is how our penultimate game would go. No, we've passed it back to him. He shoots. No way we didn't save that. Grealish on the ball now, good step overs. Yes, we equalize. And even though I did have a game left after this, I wasn't willing to take my chances. Into Griezmann, that finesse rate is so good. But it seemed like Griezmann wasn't a one-trick pony. And after this, Hugo Sanchez would score a goal from Mars, forcing our opponent to leave the game, meaning that we achieved our goal of rank 4 rewards. I would then give our last game away as a free win, and we now had some absolutely insane rewards, and this had to be enough to complete Martinelli. First player pick now. Come on, high rated Oni. No way. Does the second one have more in store? Come on. Okay, we do get an 88 rated. Can we continue to get good cards? 87 is going to be the best we get from this pick. Now the XP that we got allowed me to get to level 5 in the season pass, and after claiming our objective rewards, let's start by opening our tradable packs. First one is a Dutch centre back. Is that Van Dijk? No, we're going to need more than that, because while we still could make coins from this pack, we needed a lot more if we wanted to complete Martinelli. Ultimate pack now is a Jamaican striker. If it's from City, it's 85 rated, and I can't believe these packs are this bad right now. But as always, I would do my best to make as many coins as I could, and we were now down to our final tradable pack. Final pack is a German centre mid. Is that going to be Cruz? It is, but we do get more than one walkout. Oh, and that's Ruben Diaz. He should have some value, and because of the ratings of the players in this pack alone, we were capable of making more than 40,000 coins from it. And while waiting for those players to sell, we had some untradeable packs in the store. However, our guaranteed promo card pack would just give us the bare minimum. The 84 times 3 that we had after this would give us an 87 rated Magnan. Both Martinelli being as expensive as he is, we needed our final pack to be a lot better. Swedish left back, I think that's going to be an 87 rated raffle, but it is 2 walkouts, and we get Bernardo Silva who's 88 rated. And thanks to our rewards, without spending any coins, I could complete another Martinelli squad, and the pack that we got for doing so would allow me to make a few thousand coins. But at this point, I saw that we didn't have the resources to complete the final 87 rated squad for free. Knowing this, I would complete another 83 plus team of the week player pick, allowing me to convert our mid-tier rated players into potentially a lot higher rated players, depending on what we got from our player pick. Come on, give me something high rated. Okay, an 86 is not bad. And because we could only do one more 83 times 10 for this day, I would use him to complete this SBC for the final time, and we were desperate for some really good players. Okay, we got a promo card, and it's a Dutch right wing back. Is that going to be Dumfries? It is, and his rating means he's not that valuable. And unfortunately, so were the players behind him. Now with the duplicates that we had, once again, I would complete another 83 plus team of the week player pick, allowing me to save all these items and hopefully get a high rated team of the week. Come on now. What are we getting? The bare minimum. So we still need a lot more to complete this squad, and a lot of our players have sold, but we're still waiting on one more. And so while we wait for him to sell, I want to complete the UEFA Euro Gold Rush, because we're not far from doing that. And doing so would also give us some incredible packs. But unfortunately, at this point, after spending a lot of time searching, I just wasn't capable of finding a game, and so I had to think of something else. Okay, so this is objective that will give you rewards as you complete upgrade SBCs, and because we have tons of low rated gold cards in our club, I'm going to recycle them into upgrade SBCs. And so for the next few minutes, completing upgrade SBCs is exactly what I would do, and with our time running out for this challenge, I was hopeful that these could make the difference. So we have 18 upgrade packs now, and we're going to be capable of getting a player pick. Come on, give me something good. No way. I would then start opening the upgrade packs, and believe it or not, these packs were absolutely horrible. And they said that 7 was the lucky number, but this didn't seem like the case, because my 7th pack was absolute garbage, and so things needed to change. Next pack now is an English centre back, Peter Mori. It's from Roma, and so it's only going to be an 84 rated. Oh, there is a team of the week in there though, and that can help us to do more 83 times 10s. And so after finally getting something useful, initially my hopes were up, but as I continued to open through the next 10 packs that we had, I just kept getting thrown the worst players in the game, and players that I didn't even know existed in the game, until we were down to our final pack, where if you thought things would finally change, you were wrong, because this one was one of the worst. Okay, so for 90,000 coins, we can complete the 87 rated squad, and so I'm going to purchase Harry Kane, as well as Ruben Diaz, and that's the next most expensive squad complete. Now surprisingly, from the tradable pack that we got back, we would get a walkout, and so I could actually make a decent amount of my coins back, but with not enough fodder for another squad, and feeling like I didn't have enough coins to complete Martinelli's card, once again I wanted to complete the UEFA Euro Gold Rush objective, because we could get a couple of insane packs, and because of this I entered into division rivals, and this is how our first game back would go. Musiala now, Grealish is open, he has to score, and he does. And after scoring that goal, we would score a second, before conceding one against our opponent, and then replying extremely strongly by scoring 5 goals back ourselves, showing me that even though we really only had one star striker in Griezmann, with the team that we had, it seemed like we could make some good progress in the divisions. And because after this game, content had refreshed for the day, I would complete some of the new SBCs, before claiming all of the packs that we got from the objectives, and then starting to open them, where our horrible pack luck seemed to continue. Or did it? Second pack now, just a gold card, French, right wing, there's no way that's Usman? Yes, I think we just got Usman. We did. That's so good because he's a top tier attacker who can help our team. Now, unlike the next two packs that I opened, packing Usman was massive because while Martinelli would significantly improve our attack, I wasn't sure if that would be enough to progress in the divisions, but having Usman certainly should be enough. Final pack now, we seem to be making progress. Come on, a Chilean goalkeeper. If that's from the women's league, it's good. It is, and yeah, she's really high rated. 88 rated in fact. Oh, with the team of the week, which meant that we had another 83 times 10. Let's stop the previous pack. English goalkeeper from United. I'm pretty sure that's a walkout. It is, and we're actually getting 2 walkouts, and the second walkout's an 88 rated. And this was massive because all of a sudden we only had to spend 20,000 coins to complete the penultimate squad. And while we weren't far from completing the final squad, I wanted to complete the goal rush objective because it would mean that we'd no longer need Grealish, and we could use him to reduce the price of the final squad. And so with Ousmane Dembele now bolstering our team's attack, I would enter into division rivals. Hugo Sanchez now could step over us. Can we score? Yes, good finish. And already in this first game, Dembele was having a significant impact, allowing us to create space and even more opportunities. Sanchez, these games are too easy, and because our opponent forfeited, we would end up winning the game and benefiting from our win streak. I would then continue to benefit from the win streak in the next game that I played, and I was so happy to see that by just adding another upgrade into the attack, we were capable of doing a lot more damage to our opponents, and 4 goals in the next game allowed us to win it. And this meant that we're getting some decent packs from the objectives, but we've also completed the entire Euro goal rush, and these packs should definitely be enough. Now the first 2 packs that we opened wouldn't be enough, and we would end up getting 84 ratings from each of them, and from our 81 times 11, I was hoping for more. Penultimate pack is the Spanish centre mid. Please be Alexia. No, it's Thiago, and we've just packed 3 84s in a row. And because we could now use Jack Grealish, we didn't need that much more to complete the final squad, and so a guaranteed double walkout pack should do it. 2 walkouts. Our first walkout is going to be a Scottish left back, which is obviously Robertson, but who's the second one going to be? And it's an 87 rated Oberdorf. And while these players were enough to complete the final squad, we still needed a team of the week, but fortunately we had more than enough coins to purchase one, and so just like that, I can't believe it, but on an account this young, we have just acquired one of the best attackers in the game. And so after applying a bunch of chemistry styles to our players, because of the formation that I plan to use, and the fact that I didn't want Sanchez in the midfield, I would bench him to use Musiala in that position, because he could do a much better job. And with the time that we had left, this was the team that we managed to put together, and it was time for us to start to push in division rivals. Now unlike the previous games in division rivals, our first game with our new team would start in the worst way possible, and it seemed like the opposition was starting to get tougher, but we acquired these attackers for a reason, and so it was time we showed exactly what this reason was. Griezmann's through. Okay, that's one back. Musiala on the ball now. Can he score from here? Yes, the game's tied up, and so if we could score on this opportunity, we would take the lead. Martinelli, is he onside? He switched it to Usman, and we have the lead, and I believe that this play would be the key to our success. Martinelli, we're destroying this guy right now, meaning that we won this game. Now in the next game that we played, already we started coming up against insane teams, but this is exactly why we needed these good attackers, because they would help to give us an opportunity to win against these teams. And in this game, helping us to win is exactly what they did, because scoring 4 goals would cause our opponent to rage quit. Okay, with our win streak, winning the next game will get us into Division 4, which is massive because the new season has just begun and everybody was pushed back 2 divisions, meaning that in theory, this would essentially be Division 2. Griezmann, we have the lead against a good player, but like I said, this was a very good player. Now he's through with his Chiesa, and he read the keeper movement. And after this, my opponent getting lucky was the last thing that I needed. How has it fallen to him? And of course we're gonna concede like that. And so to win, I needed to show resilience. Martinelli could move into Griezmann. That's a lovely duo. And after applying pressure onto my opponent, we would get a good opportunity, and scoring it would give us the lead. Martinelli, lovely composure. And after taking this lead, against an incredibly tough opponent, we would not be capable of scoring a single goal, meaning that defending well was of utmost importance, and because we did exactly that, yes, we won a tough game, and we've just been promoted into Division 4. But this is when things took a turn for the worse, because now, playing against what was essentially Division 2 players, although we were still capable of winning games, we weren't capable of stringing wins together, meaning that we couldn't pick up a win streak, and because of the amount of time that we had left, being able to go on a win streak was of utmost importance, because it would half the amount of games that we needed to win. And so knowing this, for the rest of the time that I had left, I would continue to try my best in division rivals, and although we were capable of winning some games, and I felt like I was constantly improving, ultimately we would run out of time and not be capable of making it into Division 1, meaning that we failed this challenge. But that's not the last of this account that the divisions will see. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on any of those videos to watch them.